That looks like so much fun, you guys. Can't wait to try it out. Now, antibiotic resistance has increased worldwide, largely because of the overuse and misuse of antibiotic medications. And if left unchecked, experts fear it could claim up to 10 million lives per year at a cumulative cost of $100 trillion by 2050. And here to discuss preventative measures is Nicole Jennings, spokesperson for Pharma Dynamics. Nicole, so good to have you on the show this morning.
It's lovely to be here. Thank you.
Wow, like these are some pretty alarming statistics. What is it about antibiotics that is causing the misuse of it by so many people?
Okay, so firstly, antibiotic resistance is actually quite a natural process.
Yeah.
And it's basically as a bacteria gets in contact with an antibiotic, it will mutate. And basically, over time, it will render that antibiotic ineffective.
Yeah.
And the big problem is that's also expediting this situation is when antibiotic is used for viral infections as opposed to for bacterial infection.
Because we were just talking in the break and I was saying that I try to stay away from it as much as possible. But what is the current state of antibiotics resistance in South Africa?
Okay, so you've already mentioned the global statistics, which are quite alarming. In South Africa, about 80% of antibiotics are used for upper respiratory tract infections. And often case, these are actually viral infections. So it's estimated that in 60% of these cases, an antibiotic is actually an inappropriate prescription for that infection. We've also seen in the past decade, antibiotic use in South Africa has increased by 60%. So we definitely need to start taking some steps in the opposite direction if we're going to effectively address the issue.
Talking about effectively addressing the issue, you guys have launched an app called Bugwise. Can you tell us more about the app and exactly how it's going to help alleviate this problem?
Yes, that's right. We're very excited about Bugwise. Basically, we have two separate interfaces. One will be facing healthcare providers, and the other one is patient-facing. Okay. So for healthcare providers, this app will give them access to all the most recent educational literature on antibiotic use. They can use a drug interaction checker just to make sure that they're not prescribing drugs that will interact negatively with each other, a dosage checker, for example, and also, very importantly, surveillance data. So basically, surveillance data will enable them to know which antibiotic has been overused in their area and which bacteria are starting to grow resistant.
Wow, that's amazing.
And then for patients, similarly, lots of educational literature. We've got a medication reminder there to make sure they take their antibiotics every day as prescribed. And also, you know, a big educational drive to get people excited about learning about bacteria and antibiotics and how they work together, and to make sure people don't put pressure on their doctors to prescribe an antibiotic for a viral infection.
That's amazing. I feel like it's more about taking the onus upon yourself to educate yourself, because knowledge is power. And I really love this app. Well, thank you so much, Nicole. The Bugwise app is available for download on all your preferred app stores today. And I do highly recommend that you check it out and stay informed, because knowledge is power.
Pharma Dynamics. Effective, affordable healthcare.